You are so welcome to today's program on USA COP Radio. You are most welcome. This is Wellness Wednesday, the place where we always talk about healthy eating and lifestyle changes for a vibrant life. And today we are here again to talk about healthy stuff. Things around us, things that will help us, things that will energize us, things that will keep us going and healthy. So today you are the right place. Thank you always for coming, for tuning in. Today is another day. Bible says it is the day the Lord has made for us. And so we are happy, we are glad to have this day. Not everybody have this day, but if you and we have this day, we are so grateful to God for today. And I believe what He has for us on this program is also going to bless us, as well as everyone watching. Invite someone to be part of this program and be blessed. So as I keep on always saying, your greatest wealth, one of them, is your health. So let us all work together for a good health. It is doable, it is possible, because God has given us all that we need for this good health. Today we are looking at a very interesting topic, which is on the screen. And the topic for today is very interesting. Don't just eat clean, wash clean. And so when we look at the Word of God, when we zoom into the Word of God, the Word of God says in 1 Peter 1:15, but just as God who has called you is clean or holy, let us be holy in all that we do. So being holy includes everything, every area of our lives. In our interpersonal skills, in our conducts, in our talking, in our behavior, even the way we eat, the way we cook, the way we clean should even be holy. And so it's not only just a matter of eating clean, but also making sure whatever you eat is well cleaned, especially the fresh food items we buy from the stores every day. And so today we want to look at what is going on in our world today. Recently, there has been a current outbreak of some parasites on our food items. And it calls for us all to be alert and alive for what is going on. And so today I want to share with you, for the current outbreak of some parasites on fresh farm products, let us remind ourselves, we want to remind ourselves today that we need to pay more attention to cleaning our farm produce very well using natural ingredients. There has been an outbreak of bacteria or parasites on our food or items, fresh food items from our local grocery stores, and it is killing a lot of people. So we want to draw attention to all these things, and let us arise and make sure we are not just eating, but we are also washing and cleaning our products, our produce very well, especially when we buy them from the stores, the grocery stores. It has gone through, they are natural, they are good, the fruits, the veggies, but they've gone through so many different channels before they come to us. Many hands have handled it, from the farm to the storage, to the packing, to the carrying, to the bringing them to the store, even when it is brought to a place like Walmart, the distribution where they keep them. And so it goes through so much. So let us not make that mistake of not paying attention to the food produce we buy. Rather, let us make sure we are doing the right thing. We are cleaning them very well, so that even in case of any outbreak of any bacteria, it may not have a very severe effect on us when it is well cleaned. When I mean well cleaned, wash them, clean water with other natural ingredients, which I'll be talking about today. So this is a reminder to everyone who is listening to me that it's about time. Let us arise again. Let us be intentional. Let us not just take everything for granted. And let us do what we need to do and live healthy. Remember that from farm produce, they travel through so many channels before they reach out to our kitchen. They can pick up dirt, yes, as they go through all the necessary channels from the farm to us. They can pick up a lot of dirt, bacteria, chemicals, wax in their journey, so that as we wash them properly, before we need to wash them properly before we eat them. You see, most of the time, people just overlook certain things. Maybe God has been so gracious to you, maybe He has preserved you, but you can't continue like that. It's always important you watch them before you eat them. And so today, it's caution, it's something we are all reminding ourselves because of the outbreak of the bacteria on our food produce, which is going all over the world, where people are also losing their lives. So we can't afford to lose our lives prematurely. But let us be wise enough, let us be intelligent enough, and let us do what is expected of us as we cook our food or buy them from grocery stores. We are to be holy in everything, including the food we eat. Let your food be holy as well, clean. Holiness is also cleanliness. So let us arise together as we all watch what is going on, so that we don't want to become victims of what is going on. So today, let us learn the whole rules method. We are learning something today. I call it the whole rule methods, and it's WHOLE, and this stands for the W, which means wash, even if bag says pre-washed. You know, a lot of us, we are always in a hurry, we are always in a rush, and so when we go to the store, we are always looking for easy ways to get food, or fast ways to get food. And sometimes looking for fast ways or quicker way to eat your food may not be the best. And so even when you go to especially when you go to the grocery store, the market, to buy pre-cut or pre-washed salad, garlic in bottles, in bags, maybe sometimes we tell you the spinach is well washed. It does not matter. It does not matter at all. And it doesn't kill to re-wash them. So don't take it for granted. Your life is very important. Your health is also very special to God. And therefore, let us pay attention. So it doesn't matter whether it is pre-washed or not. Make sure you wash it again when you come home using natural ingredients. There are a couple of natural ingredients which I'll be talking about today. But let us look at the word, the acronym, whole. So the W means wash, even if the bag says pre-washed, because you can never trust who is bagging them and what they've done to them, and where they were kept, how they were packaged. You can never trust these things, and these things can carry a lot of bacteria and infection. So please be careful when you go outside to eat in the restaurants. Be very careful of their food out there, especially raw food. If it's hot food, that is okay. But the raw food, where the salad and other things stay there for long, the fruits cut long, you don't know when they were put there, and a whole bunch of people touching. So let us be careful. That's why it's always good to eat from home, so that you know what you are eating, what you are putting on your plate. And now let's look at the number 2, H, which stands for hands first. And so when we go to the grocery stores and we come back home, before we touch even the veggies, the fruits, or whatever we have bought, let us be mindful to wash our hands first, because once you are out there, your hand does so many things, consciously and unconsciously. Even the shopping cart we are pushing, they're out there, so many hands have handled it. And so when we come home, let us first put our groceries down and even first wash our hands first, to get rid of a lot of bacteria infections, I should say, organisms which we may not even wash your hands with hot water, not hot, but warm water and good soap. And so what I have done in my house is the liquid soap, dishwashing soap. I always make sure I put vinegar inside, mix it with vinegar, because the vinegar helps to even helps to sanitize or kill whatever we don't see on our plates and other things. So it's always good to add some vinegar to your dishwashing soaps, especially when you're using your hands to wash them. And so let us wash seconds before, warm water and soap before we touch the produce or the grocery. And then number 3 is the O, which stands for 1 by 1 for big produce. When you bring your food to the house, when you buy them from the store and it's brought, take them out or wash them 1 by 1. Don't just dump everything inside one big bowl or in your kitchen sink. For example, produce, no crowding in the bowl. For example, you cannot wash heavy things like oranges, mangoes, those with a hard outer coat. You cannot add them to your leafy greens. No, they will mess up. So the oranges, the mangoes, the tangerines, the lemons, the limes, let us wash them separately. Wash them, because these are hard, sturdy things that cannot squish easily. So let us separate them, and make sure you wash fruits different from veggies, because they are different things. So let us make sure we have different bowl for washing our veggies, and we have different bowls for washing our fruits. Don't put them all together. Make sure they are separated, and either get a big bowl or wash them little by little. How you see, you have time for the food you eat, because what goes into your body is so very important and so critical. So let us look at how to wash them 1 by 1 without being lazy. Sometimes it's all about what? Us being lazy, and therefore we don't pay attention to what we are doing. So let's wash them. It's always good to wash them 1 by 1, one after the other. Let us try to wash them. And then the next one, the fourth one, is lift out. Don't pour out. See, when you put your produce, your fruits, your veggies in a bowl to wash them, after washing them, wash them well with don't just rinse them under water. A lot of people do this. They just take it, run it under water, and they go. That's not enough. And so make sure it's in a bowl. You put either the natural ways, can be salt. You can use salt. You can use vinegar. You can use baking soda. These are natural good ways to wash your veggies. And so when we wash them after, make sure you pick them out 1 by 1. Don't just pour, because after washing, you find out that a lot of dirt stay at the bottom of the water. So if you pour, you are still leaving a lot of dirt and other things inside of it. So let us remove them 1 by 1. That's why it's good to separate your produce, fruits from veggies. Veggies, even the hard ones, sort them out. The hard veggies goes to one side, and then the soft one, the very delicate ones, also goes to another side in different bowls. Leafy greens and other things are very delicate. You cannot add them to broccoli and to bell peppers and other things, or you mess them up. So let us be intentional. And when it comes to fruits, it's also the same. Fruits like mangoes, oranges are hard, as you cannot add them to blueberries or strawberry or raspberries. These are different things with different textures and other things. And even I want to encourage my viewers, even when you buy bananas, make sure you wash them. When you buy your pineapples, make sure you soak them in water with a little salt or some vinegar or even baking soda. You see, don't let us take all these things for granted. They are very important, and it can lead to so many things into the body if we are not very careful. So today we want to remind ourselves. And then the last one, whole. E, the last word, letter E. Enjoy dry, pat with clean towel so it doesn't spoil. So once you are done and you want to put them back into the refrigerator, make sure you pat them dry to get rid of some water that will stay on them. And one thing also I want to tell you, when you buy a lot of veggies, don't wash them all at once. Wash them little by little, because when you wash them all at once, they get messed up or soggy or can also contract a lot of bacteria. So make sure maybe after every 3 days, every 4 days, you are washing different things. So just grab them and wash them little by little. You see, that's why I always keep encouraging people. Eating healthy, you have to be intentional. It's not just a matter of I'm eating this, I'm eating that, or I'm staying away from this. But be mindful of everything you do. How you cook the food matters. What you cook with matters. When you cook the food matters. And even where you buy them from also matters. And so when you bring them in, let us pay attention and make sure we are getting the best out of what we are going to eat. We don't want to eat and be sick, but rather we want to eat and be healthy. So let us pay attention. And it's lovely, it's so beautiful to cook your own food. So why don't you cook your own food? Cook your food at home. That is the best way to keep things in check, so that you know what you are putting inside your food. It's not the best to be eating outside. Cook your own food. Cook with your family. It's so nice, it's so enjoyable. And make time. Because if you don't have time to take good care of the food you eat and cook well, you will have time to be sick. And nobody wants to be sick. See? So one way to wash produce naturally, and the everyday wash for steady fruits and veggies. Example, just like I said, bell peppers and all those things. Bell pepper example, they are steady ones. Pepper, oranges, broccoli, separate them and you can use 1 cup white vinegar plus 3 cups water. 1 cup vinegar, white vinegar, plus 3 cups water. Put them all together and then soak your fruits and veggies inside. Don't overstack them. Get different bowls and get the different waters in different bowls so that you can wash them little by little, and you don't dump everything in one bowl all at once, so that the produce can be washed very well. So that's what I want to encourage you. Use vinegar. Next week we'll talk about different things, but today I want to encourage you. White vinegar is always available at the markets. It's at Walmart, Kroger, wherever you go. White vinegar is all over the place. And then you soak them. Once you put them in the water, let it stay in the water for some time, 5 minutes or more, depending on what you are washing. Now, some of these products can be very dirty, especially sometimes when you pick things like leeks, onions, and you see that the dirt is all in it. So soak them very well. If you have to soak twice, don't. So after washing the first one, get clean water and rinse the next stage. So these are little things we want to keep in mind. We want to keep to ourselves, as there's so much what's going on in the world. Poison, toxins, and all other things. So these are some of the things. Rinse them well. And then above all, When you buy the produce, you bring them home, pray over them. It is good to eat healthy, but pray over your produce. When you buy them, bring them to your house, pray over them, submit them to bad time before you cook. And when you finish cooking, pray over them too. And ask God to bless the food for you, so that the food will come nourishing in the body. With these little things, let us not overlook them, but let us pay careful attention to them as we are going through so much in this time of the season, especially in America. I don't know what's going on in other places, but here we have this outbreak. And so we want to encourage each other about what you eat and what you do. Don't just eat clean, but wash clean. Make sure all your items, cooking items, are being washed clean and they are packaged and stored well. Especially to those of us who eat raw. See, it's also good to steam. Don't overcook your veggies, but it's good to steam them or saute them with a little fire. Those of us who eat raw or drink raw, let us be 10 times careful, because raw food is not the best. I encourage people, if it's possible, limit the intake of raw food and just steam your veggies and other things, so that you don't consume too. The little heat that touches the fruit or veggie can destroy a lot of things, bacteria on the food. So let us learn the proper way to wash our food. And remember, you see, they spray the food to keep them from getting bad, and sometimes the wax on the food is also another issue. Apart from the bacteria, the wax. You see that sometimes after washing some apples, see that it looks so white, the wax all over. And that one, let us use some little warm water and rinse them with some salt or vinegar or baking soda. Baking soda neutralizes a lot of things, so we can use baking soda. So I hope today we have learned something and it's going to bless us all. And I'm so grateful to you that I'm also learning a lot. So this is what I want to share with you. Health is very important. Therefore, let us take care of our health, and God will help us. As we do what we cannot do, He does the best for us. So God will bless you for listening, for being with me, and it's always a joy to see you. And God bless you and keep you throughout the week as we are about to enter into a new month and even preparing for the new month, August, where our children are getting ready to go back to school. In some of the states, of course, a lot of the children are getting ready. So we are preparing and praying for them as they begin the semester very well and end it very well. May the Lord be with you all and bless you. It's always nice to be on the platforms. And then follow us on Marcus Wellness Corner. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe and like Marcus Wellness Corner. I will to bless you and introduce this platform also to other people. Because alone we are all learning. I will so bless you. And I know I'll see you again next week. Until then, you have a great evening. Enjoy your food. Clean, eat clean. Also remember to wash clean. Bye-bye. Until I see you next week. Have a good day. Bye.